And within 6 years, it already picked. And then when we are at it, we discovered even in the light of the beer, people also, there was a gap, because there was only one brewery again, and people could only enter and say, do you want a beer cold or warm? And then again we said, why don't we go to abroad? We understand. Because we are not liquor people. Yeah, we had not even drunk and understood. Yeah. So we had to go to abroad. We went to Germany. And the time now we went to a beer garden. And we were told to this is what, this is what, this is what. So we decided to come up with a beer that was not commercial. Commercial meaning it's naturally brewed, sugar-free, and actually had no aftertaste. And no hangover. But hangover we discovered when we came up back here. But that is now the beer that was, how beer was introduced in the world 500 years ago. Yeah, naturally brewed and all that. So we said to do the brewing law, to follow the brewing law. That's what they call it. But some of these big beers, you see, big brands, you see, they try to do the commercial whatever way. So we knew we cannot break that monopoly unless you come with a unique beer that was how it's supposed to be done. How beer is supposed to be. You're following the brewing law. So immediately after that again, we got the brand. We came down here with it. Of course, we said the brewery to be built, this capacity and all that. Again, having not been engineers and brewers, again, we took the best of the technology because we didn't want to be bothered about the technology. Again, we came in, the technology, employed our local people, at least few foreigners, very few, who came so that they could train our people, and they've trained our people now enough, and our people now can work even without the foreigner.
It's a business you've done, and it has earned its space in the country and even in our neighboring countries. However, there are many times you faced challenges with the government. Can you take us through that and how you managed? Are there times also you differed with your husband on different areas in the business?
Okay. You know what we did,
yes,
that we broke a monopoly that was there in the liquor market for 80 years. So breaking the monopoly, the people who are there had seriously guarded their space. So coming to break, of course, that's the time now you saw us going through all those challenges. From, I don't know, we found ourselves on the floor of the House of the Parliament, and members being sponsored to go and take a motion that there is a company, Naivasha is not known what it's doing. Of course, the Kenya Bureau people will come all the following morning, they are all there in arms. But they stood their ground. Even if they were being told to condemn, they stood their ground. After they were unable on that, then again they went to the taxation. That we are paying tax, and that's one of the biggest whatever we've gone through, and you can see we are still in court challenging that. But now with this regime, we are praying that they will the courts. You know, the good thing with the courts, there are three arms of government. I know the executive, the judiciary, and the parliament. But the judiciary have stood.
Are you saying that whatever we've seen on the screens and announcements from KRA is just witch hunt?
It was witch hunt. Yes, it was purely witch hunt, and we'll prove that in court.